Viewports are a way of splitting the screen in model space into multiple views. It's done with the Viewports command. So down here on the command line, I'm going to type Viewports, and then you can see the options. And the main ones are the numbered ones, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to press 2, press enter, and then it asks me if I want the viewports to be horizontal or vertical. I'll press enter to accept the vertical, and there we have 2 viewports. You can see one of the viewports is surrounded by a heavy line. This means it's the dominant viewport. This is the one in which the cursor works and things happen when you enter commands. The other one isn't dominant, and so you see an arrow cursor. To switch between them, simply click. Control R switches between viewports from the keyboard. Some settings are independent. For example, grid will appear in only the viewport you want it to. However, things like layers apply to all viewports equally. Let's see how we can use viewports with 2D drawings. Here I have a site plan drawing. I'm going to enter again the viewports command. Again, split it into 2. I'm going to click in this viewport to make it dominant. Notice the heavy dark line. And then I'm going to zoom in and pan. And you can see how you can now get an overview in one viewport and a detail view in the other. What's even cooler is you can draw from viewport to viewport. So let me start the line command, and I will pick a point here, click here, zoom into this part, and click at the end point of this one. Press enter to end the command, and now when I do a zoom extents, you can see the line goes all the way through. Here's how viewports can be used with 3D drawings. I'm going to again enter in the viewports command. This time I'll create 4 viewports by typing 4. And there we have 4 views of this armchair. Now we can go ahead and change the viewpoints. So this one in engineering drawings is typically the top view. This one is typically the front view. This one is typically the right side view. And notice how I use the look from widget to quickly set those views. Now we can also have these in different visual styles. So let's do 3D hidden for that one. Let's try sketchy in that one, and this one we can do in conceptual. And just like with 2D drawings, you can be independently zooming, panning, drawing from viewport to viewport, and so on. You can further split viewports into additional viewports. So pick a viewport to make it dominant, enter the viewports command, and again enter in 4 or 3 or other number. And there you have 4 viewports within a single viewport, and you can keep on going and going and going. One thing that's different about these model space viewports, unlike the paper space ones, is that you cannot interactively resize them or make other changes to them, such as hiding, clipping, etc. What you see is what you get. The only way you can work with them is at the command line. So for example, if you like this particular arrangement, you can enter in the save option, and let's call this 8 for 8 viewports. To get rid of viewports, you can join them. So it'll ask you select the dominant viewport. So I'll click that one and join with that one, and now we have one created out of them. And then if you want to get rid of all viewports, you type in the viewports command again, and you type in SI for single, press enter, and there we're back to normal again.